Hi, I'm Elizabeth.
And I'm Cindy.
And we're here with another Feeding Frenzy for the Master Key System, and we're on part 2, number 25.
It's another short one. On the mental side, it is the storehouse of memory. It harbors the wonderful thought messengers who work unhampered by time or space. It is the fountain of the practical initiative and constructive forces of life. It is the seat of habit. We are, of course, talking about the subconscious mind. So what does it mean to you? It's the storehouse of memory and harbors the wonderful thought messengers who work unhampered by time or space.
Simply what it says. It's where, we can't consciously store all of the memories that we've had an entire lifetime. It's just not possible to keep that in conscious thought. So it has to lie. It has to lie, like you said, in the back of your mind, in the subconscious. It has to, because we just can't consciously store that. And then if you think about just the number of thoughts you have in a minute, I cannot fathom being able to consciously hold every one of those. So, it has to go somewhere. It has to be circulating through somewhere if I'm going to process each and every one of them.
Right.
Now, if I'm a good multitasker, I may be able to entertain several thoughts and do several things at the same time consciously. But this still doesn't take care of the multitude of things that go on.
Right.
That are not in our conscious mind. So I think that's what it's talking about. It's just describing, again, the vastness of the subconscious.
Right. It's the fountain of the practical initiative and constructive forces of life. What does that mean?
It's the fountain of what?
Practical initiative.
Well, that's, our thoughts, once we process them, we have to decide what to do with them. Okay, so we can either make a conscious decision or make a subconscious decision, based on what's there. So if we're processing our thoughts in the subconscious mind, then at some point you've got to get the desire for something to either move or to stay or to get rid of it or to keep it. It has to come from something.
Well, I think what's saying to me is that the conscious mind is what's actually processing the information before it stuffs it into the subconscious mind. But once it's processed and stuffed it in there, it's the subconscious mind that truly is the rudder for our lives and that pushes us in the direction that we're going to go. So, yes, we're consciously making all kinds of decisions every day, but they're not the ones that are pushing us forward.
Right.
They're just being stuffed into the subconscious, and the subconscious is the one that's making us do things, the habits.
Exactly.
If it's my habit to brush my teeth every morning, then consciously I can make a different decision.
Consciously,
we can brush my teeth
wheel
every morning until that conscious decision has been processed and put into my subconscious mind. So I have to make it a habit, and they say that it takes 21 days. I think it takes longer than that for me. It takes about 30 at least to make it a real habit. So if I wanted to change that habit of not brushing my teeth, I would have to not brush my teeth for 30 days. I don't want to do that.
Thank you.
But it's just an example. I'm just saying, to change a habit, it takes a while because we have to process it in the conscious mind, make the decision over and over and over again to stuff it in there. And we have to consciously be aware of it because our subconscious is the one that's going to drive us forward. And it's those habits that we built that make us do what we do.
Now, consciously, we can decide where we want to go or when it's going the wrong way.
Right.
And, choose to go in different directions.
Right. But as we all know, it's hard to quit smoking because we're so in the habit of picking one up without even thinking about it. We can consciously say, I'm not going to smoke anymore. But as soon as my conscious mind forgets it,
as soon as you let go of that conscious thought, I'm not going to smoke anymore, then the subconscious says, oh yeah, we always did it at this time every day, or we always did it after we ate. Right. So remember all the cartoons and movies about the string on your finger? You've got to remember consciously because your subconscious is going to act from what it knows until you replace that with a different one in the subconscious. Good stuff. It's the seat of habit. It is. It is.
Really good.
Because if you could change a habit as easily as you could change your conscious mind, then we would have no habits.
That's true. That's true. It's really subconscious mind is responsible for that.
It is. So remember that. Because that's good stuff.
It is good stuff.
String.